That's the perfect time to start, actually. So we might as well get started. You guys have a piece of paper? You're all happy with?
We made it.
Yes. Okay, great. All right, well, evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I hope the intention of these evenings that I run is obviously two things. For one, obviously, for me to share that which is in my heart and hopefully be a mirror so that you can see from me that which needs to be shifted and accepted within yourself, and to see where you're out of alignment or in alignment with your truth. But also, maybe more importantly, it's for you to connect with other people and then use other people as your mirror. So in having discussions with other people after, we'll only have about a 20-minute, 30, we'll see how it goes, 20-30-minute talk. But then afterwards, I encourage you to connect with people, because these people here are drawn to my energy, which means they're drawn to your energy, which means they're your soul sisters and soul brothers. So I want to encourage you to have a chat and really connect with the people that are here tonight. So thank you so much for sharing, and that's actually beautiful how you shared before we started, because that's what we're going to be talking about. Of course, all of these talks are in alignment with my online Thrive program, but today I specifically wanted to focus on steps 2 and 3 within the program. Step number 1, the T, stands for trust, and that's what Ola, you were talking about beautifully, is that I feel from within me that, and of course this is my story, so feel if it resonates with you or if it doesn't, but my story is that in order to heal or become aware of that which needs to be shifted, you need to have a safe space. So I feel that this is quite a safe space tonight, you know, where we're all open, there's a beautiful energy. It's quite beautiful because we've got the moon, and the moon is supporting us. So if you believe in astrology or it's just spiritually, there's stuff that's supportive going on. Physically, people often think, okay, do I feel safe in my home with my partner or at work or, you know, with the people in your life? But what I want to mention tonight is exactly what you were saying is, do you feel safe within yourself? And what does that mean? That means, do you trust yourself? Do you trust that you will make the best decisions that you know how with the knowledge that you have? So if we don't shift within the next 2 weeks, we trust that that is in alignment with that which is needed in our journey right now. And I feel that when we trust ourselves and we trust that we are being divinely guided, we are less hard on ourselves as people. We love ourselves more and we accept ourselves more, because we know that, hey, if I just live in the moment, because we know that when you're in the past, it's all about resentment and anger. And when we're in the future, it's all about fear. But when we're in the moment, we know that our soul will guide us. We will go within. And we know that we will find the answers. So in the stillness of meditation, in the stillness of listening to music, in the stillness of running, having a coffee, whatever you do to bring yourself into the stillness, that's where you connect with the divine, whether it's angels or whatever you believe in, that's when you connect with them, is in that stillness. So my question to you is, do you trust that your soul will keep you safe? No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what career you're in, no matter if you're in the career you're supposed to be, or you're on the path that you're supposed to be. People often say, am I on the right path? If you feel safe in the knowledge that your soul will guide you, there's a sense of it doesn't matter. And there's like an energy releasing from the shoulders. So in that space of safety, I'd like you to write down, what is your intention for tonight? Why are you here? You're here because you want to uncover more of who you are. That's the only reason why we're alive. Is we want to uncover a little bit more of the beauty of who we are. If that's your intention, great, write it down. Why are you here? So that your soul can give you the answers from within tonight. Just give you 30 seconds to write down what your thoughts are. Can I ask, what do you do when you want to connect to the divine within you? What I sometimes do is I take my left hand, because left is the feminine, which is the receiving, and I place it over my heart center, which is in between my chest. And I sit and I create the intention of allowing the messages from my soul. So I just close my eyes and I trust that I will hear what I need to hear. But is there anyone else who has another way of connecting? Maybe obviously just in your mind and just connecting, but because it's quite nice to share different techniques with people and you may resonate. Like now, what is your intention, I said to you? And you're like, okay, well, mind versus soul. Okay, so how am I going to make sure that my intention's from my soul? So we could do this. We could just sit and quietly meditate. Any other ways that you use? It's a beautiful meditation we often do in the workshops that I lead as we connect with our heart center. And then we breathe out that white light and that energy up into the connection with divine. And then we breathe it out into the earth. So you're connected to Mother Earth, to Gaia, but then you're also connected to Source and to God, which is nice. It's just nice. You've got that both connection to both of the different energies, which is really lovely. Yeah. Or praying, like connecting the hands or being open like that. Any gesture or any thought. That's great, because the mind creates the reality that we're in, doesn't it? So every thought that you think creates your reality. So if you're able to remove yourself to a space that is just alone, you're alone in that space, that's beautiful. Because then you're not in the reflection of that which your mind has created. You're in the reflection of the soul. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's a good one. Movements, as you know, we spoke about it last time, movement is a great way of moving from the head to the soul. Remember I was sharing about how you're not going to do this all the time, but you do something like whoa, like it moves you from the head to the soul. Running, you were sharing about running being really good, and walking. Any movement, if you can't run or walk, just crossing and uncrossing your legs, or taking your jacket off, or stretching or rolling your head, or looking from the one side to the other, any movement shifts the energy that you're in. So that's also a really great way of reconnecting. Yeah. That's why exercise is really important. I'm learning. It's not because you want to be thin, or you want to be healthy, or you want to be fit, or you want to be muscular, or whatever the ego says. Yes, of course, it does help with that, doesn't it? But the spiritual reason for exercise is because it's movement. One, to shift you out of the energy, remove the block energy within the body, but also to honor your body, honor the physical vessel that is the body as well. But for me, it's more about removing the blocked energy and shifting into a new space. I often, when I walk, I say to myself, every step I take is walking me more and more into the truth of who I truly am. And you can do the same thing when you're exercising or running or walking, is, saying this movement is shifting that which no longer serves me. Isn't that nice? Everything that no longer serves me is being sweated out. Or whatever the case may be, you can create an affirmation that works for you. Okay, so we have our intentions. We're going to be talking about steps 2 and 3 now of my Thrive program, which is H in Thrive stands for hone in on awareness, and also hone in on acceptance. And those are the ones I'm going to be focusing on. You are going to need a mirror, if you have a little Mackie mirror, ladies and gentlemen. Or if you don't have a Mackie mirror, we all have phones, mobile phones, and we can take selfies. So grab your phones for me, please. Now we're setting the intention that your soul is going to reveal that which is preventing you from taking you to the next level. That's the intention we're setting tonight. We want to move ourselves spiritually into a new place. So what's going to happen tonight is that your soul will reveal the blocks to doing that. So I'm going to ask that you look at yourself in the phone, in the mirror, and I'm going to ask that you continue to look into your eyes. No matter what I say, we're just going to look in our eyes in the phone. So have a look at yourself in the mirror.
Okay, that was not planned.
That's interesting. I wonder what your soul meant by that. Because everything happens for a reason. So notice how your body feels looking at yourself in the mirror. Irene, you can probably look there. Notice any tension in any part of your body that is maybe more tense than the others. Notice the thoughts that come into your mind. Look into your eyes and say, I love you. I really, really love you. And notice what you think. Notice what you feel. Now notice your body again. When you look into your eyes and you say, I love you, I really, really love you. You are amazing. You are incredible. What thoughts come up? What tension in your body do you feel? And when you're ready, you're going to close your eyes and you're going to sit comfortably. And we're going to go into a meditative state. So taking your time, whenever you're ready, just close your eyes. And just become aware again of your body. take yourself back to looking at yourself in the mirror. And become aware of the tense part in your body. And take your attention to that part of your body. Now say to that part of your body, it is safe for you to express how you feel. Draw your attention to that part of the body and imagine it was a color. What color would it be? Imagine you were to give it a number from 1 to 10, 10 being extremely tense, extremely painful. What number would you give it? If that part of your body, the pain in that part of your body had a personality, if it represented a person, what person, what character would that be? And now what would that person, what would that character tell you now? What would they say to you? And what would you like to say in response to what they have said? Now look at that character, that person, and say, I love you. I forgive you. Thank you for teaching me what is out of alignment and that which I need to shift. But I no longer need your protection, and I am willing and ready to release your blocked energy from my body. We are both free. And imagine that each time you breathe out, you are breathing out the energy from that part of your body, out of your body. And as you breathe in, you imagine that you're breathing in white light from your heart center to replace the energy that you have just breathed out. So from the in-breath, you're breathing in white light from your heart center. And on the out breath, as you're breathing out that energy, you are replacing it with white light and love. Slowly bringing your awareness back into the room by breathing deeper. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And you're going to look at yourself in the mirror again once you've opened your eyes. And you're going to say, well done. I acknowledge you for all you have done on your journey up until now. You have been doing the very best that you knew how. I love you. I honor you. I think you are a truly amazing and incredible soul. I am grateful for all. I love you. I truly, truly love you. I love your mind. I love your body. I love your soul. And I love this journey that you have chosen to walk on in this lifetime. I trust you. And I love you. And I'm going to encourage you to spend just a minute or two just to write down any awareness that came to you from that exercise. Giving yourself the space just to process that which came up. Maybe 5 minutes, just to write down what was that like, what came up for you, what did your soul reveal to you? If you finished writing and you just want to go back into a quiet meditative state, go back into a place where you just close your eyes and you continue to ask what else needs to be revealed for you. But we'll just spend 5 minutes in a space of quiet reflection. Start finishing up. In a moment, I'm going to ask that you share with the person sitting next to you, and that you share two things. The first thing is, what came into your awareness? Okay, what was that like? What was revealed to you was preventing you from stepping into a new space? Okay? And the second thing is to look back to your intention for tonight. Look back and see, all right, well, how has this supported you in supporting that intention? But why I'm saying that is, okay, what are you going to now do? What steps are you now going to put into place to be more of that which you would like in your life? Does that make sense? So something may have been revealed to you that is in reflection to the intention that you set. Whatever your intention was, I don't know what it was. But what came into your awareness, and what steps are you now going to be taking to support yourself from uncovering and being more of who you are in your everyday life? Beautiful, beautiful. So it is a beautiful exercise that you can use every day, once a year, once a month, whenever you feel that you're wanting to release energy that is blocked within your body. And I really, really love that exercise, because we don't know what we're storing energetically until we use meditative exercises like that. So you can come here every 4 months, and we can do this beautiful exercise.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's a solution.
Or come to all of my workshops, and it's also another solution. But what about creating that space at home? I'm talking to Alex, but I'm talking to everyone, is about creating that space where you can take that which was your goal tonight and putting it into the home. So walking, absolutely. But the more we love ourselves, the more we can really expand and step into the truth of who we are. So it's really weird. But everyone, whenever you look at yourself in the mirror, even now, I do it all the time. I look at myself in the mirror and I say, I love you. I really, really love you. Sometimes it's really weird. Every time I do it, a new awareness comes up. Because we're always learning. We were talking about it. We're on a constant journey of awareness. When you look at yourself tomorrow in the mirror, new things are going to come up. It's just being willing and open to say, soul, what do I need to release today? You don't have to do this meditative exercise. That's one exercise. If it resonates with you, great, do it at home. If it doesn't, do mirror work. If that doesn't work, then do something else. But mirror work is the most powerful way to bring into awareness, I feel, that which is out of alignment with you. There's no running away from that which you see reflected back at you. You will see everything that you don't like and you fear and you doubt about yourself in the mirror. So it's a great awareness exercise. So what are you taking forward with you? So imagine this space, looking at yourself in the mirror every morning and saying, what would you like me to learn today about loving who I am? Because when you love who you are, then you can find out more about loving other people. So it starts with a man in the mirror. I need to learn more about love. Okay, so ask yourself, what would you like me to learn today? What would you like me to learn today about love? What would that be like to feel? Setting that intention every day and trusting that what your soul wants you to uncover will be revealed to you.
If it's a goal, answers are going to come.
Yeah. An intention from the soul, yeah. Yeah. A goal, yeah. For me, a goal is mental, but it's all to do with thought, isn't it? It's perception. For me, I feel intentions come from the space of the soul, and the goal comes from the space of the mind. But it's just a word, isn't it? Goal, intention, yeah. So yeah, set yourself that goal every morning. It's beautiful that you say that, because the dark side is the conditioned you that was developed as a defense mechanism by the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old you that didn't want to feel that pain. So by you suppressing the dark side, you're actually talking to that inner child within you in a criticizing way. You're saying, I don't feel that, blah, 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 you're not good enough, etc., etc. But what does that 2-year-old really want is they want to feel in that embrace. And they want to feel like it's okay. You know, when you feel those negative thoughts or you feel you're in that bad space, it's okay. You know, it's not that dark side, it's that defensive mechanism side of you that is the human that has coped for all these years with that defense mechanism. That's beautiful. That's 2 beautiful gifts that you can give yourself every day, is to say to yourself, imagine every day waking up and saying to yourself, everything is okay. You are doing okay. And starting the day off from that space, rather than from this pressured space, and maybe doing some more meditation where you get back into that space of divine connection with yourself, so that you begin to feel a little bit more whole. Is that something that you feel you could put in place every day? Well, that's really beautiful, because you're honoring yourself and your growth by saying, I'm important to spend time with myself. Because the rest of the day we're spending it with other people. But how much time do you spend honoring you during the day? So what about honoring yourself for 5 minutes every day? Great, well that brings the talk part to completion. But soul brothers, soul sisters, thank you so much for coming. Namaste. The light in me greets the light within every one of you. Feel free to chat, feel free to go, but thank you very much.